Welcome to the Reality Revolution. Today we're going to talk about the art of manifesting anything. The word manifesting is sometimes overused, but there's really not too many words better than that. You are creating something from nothing, and we have continuously discussed the art of manifesting. In the study of Neville Goddard's teachings on manifestation, it becomes clear that the path is full of potential obstacles that must be navigated carefully to achieve the desired result. This journey, while promising the realization of one's deepest desires, demands more than mere wishful thinking. It calls for a profound internal shift, a transformation that aligns one's inner world with the external manifestation of their dreams. As we delve into the common errors that hinder the manifestation process, it is crucial to reflect upon Neville's teachings, which serve as beacons guiding us back to the true essence of creation. One of the first missteps many encounter is the search for a quick fix, a shortcut to manifesting their desires without fully committing to the process. This approach, fueled by a culture of instant gratification, undermines the foundational principle of manifestation, that it is a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Neville Goddard's wisdom offers a counterpoint to this mindset, emphasizing the importance of patience and persistence. In his words, the world is yourself pushed out. Ask yourself what you want and then give it to yourself. Do not question how it will come about. Just go your way knowing that the evidence of what you have done must appear, and it will. This quote underscores the necessity of faith in the manifestation process, reminding us that the fulfillment of our desires is not a matter of it, but when. Another critical mistake is failing to engage in self-reflection and personal development. Manifestation is not merely about visualizing an outcome, but about becoming a vessel through which that outcome can materialize. This transformation requires an intimate understanding of oneself, an alignment of thought, emotion, and belief that resonates with the desired state. Neville eloquently captures this concept, stating, "You must be in the state of the wish fulfilled until you feel the thrill of victory." Then, with confidence born of the knowledge of this law, watch the physical realization of your objective. This emphasizes the integral role of self-belief and the cultivation of an inner state that mirrors the outer desire. A pervasive error in the practice of manifestation is underestimating the power of one's divine essence, the I amness that Neville frequently references. This divine aspect of our being is the true source of our creative power, yet many of us fail to fully embrace this potential. Neville Goddard elucidates this point, asserting, "Be still and know that you are that which you desire to be, and you will never have to search for it." This shows us the necessity of acknowledging and embodying our divine nature, recognizing ourselves as the architects of our reality. The tendency to cling to the past, to allow past experiences and traumas to define our present and future, is another stumbling block on the path to manifesting the life of your dreams. Neville advocates for a conscious detachment from the past, urging us to embrace a new narrative that aligns with our aspirations. He advises, disregard appearances, conditions, in fact, all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. Rest in the assumption that you are already what you want to be, for in the determined assumption you and your infinite being are merged in creative unity, and with your infinite being, all things are possible. This counsel encourages us to sever ties with the past and to dwell in the reality of our wishes fulfilled. Lastly, the attempt to control every aspect of the manifestation process reflects a misunderstanding of the principles at play. True manifestation requires a surrender to the wisdom of your higher self, a trust in the natural unfolding of your desires. Neville captures this perfectly, reminding us you do not command things to appear by your words or loud affirmations. Such vain repetition is more often than not confirmation of the opposite. Decreeing is ever done in consciousness. That is, every man is conscious of being that which he has decreed himself to be. Here, Neville's explaining the difference between simply just affirming something and actually decreeing it. In addressing these manifestation errors with the guidance of Neville Goddard's teachings, we pave the way for a more authentic and powerful journey towards realizing your desires. Through patience, self-awareness, acknowledgement, and your divine essence, release from the past and surrender to the greater wisdom within, you align yourself with the universal law of creation. These principles, when truly embodied, open the doors to a life where every dream is not just a possibility, but an inevitable reality. Understanding the subtle nuances and traits that distinguish successful manifestors from those still on their path to discovery can be transformative. It's not just about uncovering secrets, but about integrating profound truths into your life, thereby transitioning from the vast majority into the realm of true creators. The hallmark of successful manifestors is their insatiable curiosity and commitment to continuous learning. They approach the art of manifestation with an open heart and mind, eager to explore and understand the depths of their own consciousness and the laws that govern reality. This relentless pursuit of knowledge is not a chore, but a journey of discovery, where each step brings them closer to their true potential. They understand that the process of manifestation is a profound subject that requires dedication, experimentation, and patience. Successful manifestors know that there is no one-size-fits-all approach. Instead, they explore various techniques and writings, including those of Neville Goddard, to find what resonates most deeply with their unique circumstances and aspirations. Another distinguishing trait is the deep sense of personal responsibility that successful manifestors carry. Be sure to check out my episode that you are responsible for the realities that you create. This episode recognizes that the power to change your reality lies within you, and that external circumstances are but reflections of their internal state. This understanding compels you to take full ownership of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, knowing that these are the building blocks of your reality. They are inspired by stories like Neville's encounter with Abdullah, where the emphasis on personal responsibility and trust in the process are pivotal. Successful manifestors do not seek quick fixes or external validation, but rather focus on aligning their inner world with the reality they wish to create, fully trusting that the universe will conspire in their favor. The ability to maintain positive expectations, even in the face of adversity, is a critical aspect of successful manifestation. These individuals have cultivated a mindset that expects the best outcomes, thereby attracting positive circumstances and opportunities into their lives. They embody the teachings we've talked about of Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy, who emphasize the power of assumptions and the role of consciousness in shaping reality. By expecting good things to happen, successful manifestors create a fertile ground for their desires to manifest. A key characteristic that sets successful manifestors apart is their resilience against doubt. Doubt can be a significant barrier to manifestation, as it undermines the belief and confidence required to bring one's desires into reality. Successful manifestors have mastered the art of maintaining a strong belief in their vision, despite external circumstances or temporary setbacks. They understand that doubt is a natural part of the human experience, but refuse to let it dictate their journey. Instead, they focus on reinforcing their faith and belief in the inevitable manifestation of their desires. Successful manifestors also understand and utilize the power of scripting. This technique involves writing down your desires and future realities in a detailed and present tense format, thereby bringing them into a now moment. Scripting allows for a deep immersion in the desired state, making it easier to embody the feelings associated with the wish fulfilled. Through scripting, manifestors create a bridge between the current reality and the one they aspire to, with greater detail and clarity, reinforcing their intentions and accelerating the manifestation process. Successful manifestors are distinguished by their curiosity, commitment to learning, personal responsibility, positive expectations, resilience against doubt, and the strategic use of techniques like scripting. These traits, deeply rooted in the teachings of Neville, Joseph Murphy, Catherine Ponder, and a bunch of other New Thought authors, serving as a blueprint for anyone seeking to transform their dreams into reality. By embodying these characteristics, you embark on a journey of self-discovery and creation, unlocking the full potential of your manifesting abilities. Embarking on this journey, we're reminded by Seneca's timeless insight: if a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. This adage underscores the necessity of having a clear destination in mind before setting sail on the vast sea of possibilities. Without a defined goal, the journey of manifestation can become aimless, lacking the direction needed to harness the winds of the universe favorably. So the first step is a clarity of your desires. Understanding precisely what it is you desire and the reasons behind those desires is the initial critical step in the manifestation process. This clarity is not just about knowing what you want on a superficial level, but understanding the deep-seated why behind each desire. In a world inundated with endless choices and bombarded by social media portrayals of success and happiness, distinguishing between fleeting whims and genuine soul-stirring desires becomes essential. Jim Rohn's concept of having a list of whys serves as a powerful tool in this discernment process. It compels you to examine your motivations and ensures that your efforts are directed towards truly meaningful objectives. The allure of social media trends and external influences can easily sway you, but true fulfillment comes from pursuing desires that resonate with your deepest self. To aid in achieving this clarity, let me give you a structured exercise. This involves categorizing your life into areas such as health, career, finances, relationships, and personal experiences. Then, deeply reflecting on what you wish to improve or achieve in each domain. This exercise is not merely an act of listing desires, but a profound exploration of what genuinely matters to you. In health, you could detail your current health challenges and envisage your ideal state of wellness. In career, you could define your career aspirations for short and long term. With money, you could reflect on what financial success means to you and how it contributes to your life. In relationships, you might consider the current state of your relationships and how you'd like them to evolve. And with experiences, you could identify the experiences that would add depth and joy to your life. This clarity exercise goes beyond just mere goal setting. It's an introspective journey to uncover your heart's true desires. With clarity about what you wish to manifest, the next steps involve embracing the mindset and habits of successful manifestors. This includes a relentless curiosity, a commitment to personal responsibility, and an unwavering belief in your power to create reality. Saint Germain's teachings emphasize the significance of the I amness, the divine power within each individual to manifest their desire. He asserts, "I am wealthy, poor, healthy, sick, free, confined," were first all impressions or conditions felt before they became visible expressions. Your world is your consciousness objectified. Successful manifestation therefore hinges on aligning your inner state, your beliefs, thoughts, and feelings with your desired outcomes. This alignment transforms the abstract into the tangible, turning dreams into lived experiences. The journey of manifestation begins with a clear vision of what you desire and why. Through the clarity exercise, you not only pinpoint your goals, but also align your inner world to the reality you wish to create. As you embark, remember that manifestation is not a mere technique. Be sure to check out my episode, Manifesting in Every Moment. It is a way of life requiring dedication moment by moment, self-awareness, and a deep belief in your power to shape your destiny. As you move forward armed with clarity and determination, and the wisdom of the ages of Neville and Saint Germain, Joseph Murphy, and the many others that I provided you, guiding you towards the fulfillment of your deepest desires. Before diving into the depths of manifestation and unraveling the intricacies of this teaching, it's crucial to ensure you've laid the groundwork with the clarity exercise. Manifestation isn't a race to the finish line, but a step-by-step journey that builds upon each previous step. Rushing ahead without fully embracing and applying the initial steps is like trying to construct a building without a solid foundation. It simply won't stand. The essence of manifestation lies in belief, not just a superficial nod to the idea that you can create your reality, but a deep, unshakable conviction in your own creative power. This belief transcends mere optimism. It's an understanding that life, in all its complexity and beauty, is a reflection of your consciousness. Your perception of yourself and the world around you shapes your reality more than any external factor ever could. Life is akin to a mental game where the playing field is your consciousness and the pieces are your beliefs, emotions, and thoughts. If you perceive yourself as a victim, the universe aligns with this belief, manifesting more situations that reinforce this perception. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. However, when you begin to view yourself as the powerful creator you truly are, the game changes. The universe conspires to reflect this new self-concept, bringing opportunities and successes into your life. The journey to manifesting your desires is essentially a journey back to your true self, to the realization that you are an extension of the divine energy that creates worlds. This isn't about adopting a new belief system, but about remembering your inherent nature. When you understand that you're woven from the same fabric as the stars and galaxies, that the same force that breathes life into the universe breathes life into you, you unlock an infinite power to create. Neville Goddard, through his teachings, invites us to reclaim this forgotten vision. He encourages us to adopt a mental diet that aligns with our aspirations, to cultivate thoughts that support our desires, and to steadfastly refuse to entertain doubts or fears. As Emmett Fox, another spiritual luminary, eloquently puts it, all day long, the thoughts that occupy your mind, your secret place, as Jesus calls it, are molding your destiny for good or evil. In fact, the truth is that the whole of our life's experience is but the outer expression of inner thought. Now, we can choose the sort of thoughts that we entertain. It will be a little difficult to break a bad habit of thought, but it can be done. We can choose how we shall think. In point of fact, we always do choose, and therefore our lives are just the result of the kind of thoughts we have. In addition to careful monitoring of your thoughts, visualization and affirmation serve as powerful tools for embodying the person you wish to become. By regularly seeing your ideal self and affirming your worth and capabilities, you begin to rewire your subconscious mind. This process of mental rehearsal gradually shifts your self-concept, aligning it with the reality you desire to manifest. Listening to positive affirmations and engaging in visualization not only boosts your self-concept, but also attunes your vibration to the frequency of that desire. This alignment between your internal state and your external aspirations is the key to unlocking the doors to all you wish to manifest. As you embark on this transformative journey, remember that manifestation is not a destination, but a continuous process of aligning your inner world with the outer reality you seek to create. To manifest your desires into a tangible reality, it's imperative to immerse your consciousness fully in the state of your wish fulfilled. As Neville tells us, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and continue feeling that it is fulfilled until that which you feel objectifies itself. The principle lies at the core of manifesting your desires. It's about embodying the reality of your wishes so profoundly that your entire being, thoughts, actions, and emotions align with the existence of your fulfilled desire. Essentially, living in the end or adopting the state of the wish fulfilled isn't mere daydreaming. It's an active, dynamic state where your life is in harmony with your desires, making them inevitable in your reality. Neville explains this concept, stressing the importance of your assumptions in shaping your life, stating that the drama of life is a psychological one, and the whole of it is written and produced by your assumptions. Learn the art of assumption, for only in this way can you create your own happiness. The essence of manifesting lies in the power of your imagination and its ability to convince your subconscious of the reality of your desires. The mind, incapable of distinguishing between vivid imagination and actual events, responds to your vividly imagined scenarios as if they were real, thereby setting the stage for their physical manifestation. To fully embrace the state of the wish fulfilled, introspection is key. You must clearly differentiate between the feeling of having your desires and not having them. It's essential to familiarize yourself with the emotional and psychological landscape of your desired reality, breaking it down to the finest details, ensuring your mind is saturated with the feeling of having what you desire. The practice of the state akin to sleep, or SATS, which we talked about in the 5 lessons from Neville Goddard, is invaluable in this process. It serves as a direct conduit to your subconscious, allowing you to plant the seeds of your desires in the most receptive state of your mind. By engaging in SATS, you immerse yourself in a liminal space where the subconscious is most open to the impressions of your desires. Neville's personal story of using the SATS method to manifest an honorable discharge from the Army exemplifies the effectiveness of this technique. Despite his initial application being disapproved, Neville didn't waver in his belief. Instead, he employed SATS, vividly imagining himself honorably discharged and back at home. Night after night, he persisted in this imaginal act until his external reality conformed to his internal state. The soldier realized that his consciousness was the only reality, that his particular state of consciousness determined the events he would encounter that night. In the interval between getting into bed and falling asleep, he concentrated on consciously using the law of assumption. In imagination, he felt himself to be in his own apartment in New York City. He visualized his apartment, that is, in his mind's eye. He actually saw his own apartment, mentally picturing each one of the familiar rooms with all the furnishings vividly real. With this picture clearly visualized and lying flat on his back, he completely relaxed physically. In this way, he induced a state bordering on sleep, at the same time retaining control of the direction of his attention. When his body was completely immobilized, he assumed that he was in his own room and felt himself to be lying in his own bed, a very different feeling from that of lying on an army cot. In imagination, he rose from the bed, walked from room to room, touching various pieces of furniture. He then went to the window and, with his hands resting on the sill, looked out on the street on which his apartment faced. So vivid was all this in his imagination that he saw in detail the pavement, the railings, the trees, and the familiar red bricks of the building on the opposite side of the street. He then returned to his bed and felt himself drifting off to sleep. He knew that it was most important in the successful use of this law that at the actual point of falling asleep, his consciousness was filled with the assumption that he was already what he wanted to be. All that he did in imagination was based on the assumption that he was no longer in the army. Night after night, the soldier enacted this drama night after night in imagination. He felt himself honorably discharged, back in his home, seeing all the familiar surroundings and falling asleep in his own bed. This continued for 8 nights, and on the 9th day, Neville finally got what he wanted. His application was honorably approved by the colonel. When trying to saturate your mind with your desire, this is how you must utilize SATS too. Add all the sensory details of your desired reality and then sleep in that state, night after night, just like Neville did. And then the universe will ensure you get exactly what you intended to have. This story, repeatedly told by Neville, is a testament to the transformative power of assumption and the practice of SATS. It illustrates how, by faithfully adopting the state of the wish fulfilled, you can alter your reality to reflect your deepest desires. Through disciplined imagination and embodying the feelings of your desires as already manifested and persistently living in that state, you unlock the potential to manifest anything you desire. Treading this journey requires more than a mere desire. It demands a profound belief in your creative power and the relentless pursuit of your state of the wish fulfilled. And as you navigate this path, let the principles we've discussed so far guide you toward the realization of your dreams and the ultimate creation of your desired reality. Because that's always been my goal, is to take you from where you are to where you want to be. As Neville says, if you're dissatisfied with your present expression in life, the only way to change it is to take your attention away from that which seems so real to you and rise in consciousness to that which you desire to be. You cannot serve two masters, therefore, to take your attention from one state of consciousness and place it upon another is to die to one and live to the other. Navigating the gap between desire and its manifestation can be a journey fraught with patience and perseverance. Instant manifestations, while not unheard of, are rare, and the journey towards realizing your dreams often stretches across time. This interval, whether it spans days, months, or longer, Neville referred to as the bridge of incidents, can sometimes be a trial of faith and belief. But it's crucial to recognize that the duration your desires take to manifest is in many ways determined by you. One of the fundamental reasons immediate manifestations are exceptional is the lack of a robust belief system. For your innermost desires to materialize in the physical world, your belief in their possibility must be unwavering. Yet, our past experiences often haunt our present attempts to create anew. The mind, a logical machine, calculates your past successes and failures, casting a shadow of doubt over your future endeavors. This retrospective analysis can erode the very foundation of hope needed to birth new realities. Venturing into the past is akin to walking on quicksand. It's a place where old emotions and failures lurk, ready to pull you back. If you wish to forge a different life path, one that diverges from the narrative of your past, it's imperative to break free from its grasp. The inability to detach from past experiences is a significant barrier to the swift realization of your desires. Moreover, the speed at which your desires manifest is also influenced by the mental barriers you've erected around them. Consider the ease with which you might manifest a vacant parking spot, a desire unburdened by doubt or perceived difficulty. Contrast this with the daunting task of winning a lottery, where mental resistance and ingrained beliefs about the improbability of such an event create a formidable blockade. The law of assumption operates flawlessly in both scenarios, delivering precisely what you believe is within your reach. Thus, if your manifestation journey seems protracted, the manner in which you navigate this interim period becomes critically important. Facing the 3D world or your current reality can often be disheartening. It serves as a constant reminder of what you've yet to achieve. However, it's vital to recognize that the 3D world is merely a reflection of your past states of consciousness. It does not dictate your future. Maintaining your focus on your desired state, despite the contradictory evidence presented by your current circumstances, is key. For instance, let's explore the scenario of manifesting a job promotion. You've done the work, you've envisioned your success, and occupied the state of the wish fulfilled through nightly SATS practice. Yet external circumstances at work, perhaps a colleague being favored for the position, challenge your belief in your desired outcome. This is the moment to steadfastly redirect your focus back to your desire, irrespective of the external noise. You must choose time and again to align with your desired future rather than being swayed by present circumstances. This choice to steadfastly believe in the reality of your wish fulfilled, even when everything around you suggests otherwise, is the crux of manifesting. The drama of life is a psychological one, and the whole of it is written and produced by your assumptions. As Neville says, learn the art of assumption, for only in this way can you create your own happiness. By consciously choosing to ignore the transient nature of 3D realities and remaining unwavering in your belief, you align yourself with the fundamental principles I've been trying to teach today about manifestation. In this act of faith, where you refuse to acknowledge anything but the realization of your desires, lies the key to unlocking the life you yearn for. The finale of your journey through this 5-step protocol that we've discussed, we encounter the pivotal yet often most challenging step, the art of surrender. This step, the magnificent surrender, encapsulates the essence of releasing control and entrusting your desires to a force beyond your conscious efforts, the divine, the universe, your higher self, you. Surrender in the realm of manifestation. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. Instead, it symbolizes a transition from active creation to a state of trust and belief in the process set in motion as you walk the bridge of incidents. It is an acknowledgement that while your desires are clear and your intentions set, the realization of these desires transcends your direct control. The act of surrendering is counterintuitive to our innate desire to make things happen. Throughout the manifestation process, from clarifying intentions to embodying the state of the wish fulfilled, there's a sense of active participation. This engagement feeds our belief in progress, providing a semblance of control over the outcome. However, surrender calls for a cessation of this active engagement, introducing a period of seemingly paradoxical inaction. Herein lies the challenge, embracing the concept that achievements can unfold without relentless striving. This notion is at odds with the conventional programming of action leading to results, thus making surrender a daunting prospect for many. The difficulty of surrender is magnified in an era dominated by instant gratification. The pervasive culture of immediate results, where desires are fulfilled at the click of a button, ill prepares you for the patience required in the manifestation process. This impatience, a breeding ground for desperation and lack, starkly contrasts to the mindset conducive to attracting desires. On the 7th day, God rested. It was an essential part of creation. In order for the earth to be created, there had to be that 7th day of rest. In moments of impatience, or when the desire lingers unmanifested, detachment becomes a powerful tool. You are keeping the Sabbath. By momentarily stepping back and diverting your focus to other pursuits or interests, you alleviate the pressure of immediate realization of your desire. This pressure of an immediate realization of your desire can create something called importance, which creates a force called excess potential, which will push you away from your path. This detachment, which is far from apathy, is a strategic pause, allowing your desire the space to manifest free from the constraints of your urgent expectations. Cornerstone of surrender is relinquishing the need to decipher the how of your desire's manifestation. The intricacies of its realization are beyond the purview of your conscious mind, entrusted instead to the universe's infinitely wise orchestration. This relinquishment of control is not a resignation, but a profound act of faith in the universal order. Dr. Joe Dispenza states this beautifully, that surrender deeper into the intelligent love, trust in the unknown, continuously surrender some aspect of the limited self to join the greater self. Lose yourself in nothing to become everything. Relax into an infinite deep sea of coherent energy. Embracing surrender is to embrace trust in a process that operates beyond the visible, measurable outcomes. It's an invitation to enjoy the richness of life, In the interim, assured that what you seek is aligning with your reality in ways unfathomable to the logical mind. The journey to understanding and truly living the principle of magnificent surrender may require time and practice, yet once you experience it, the peace and assurance it brings to the manifestation process are transformative. It becomes less about the anxiety of waiting and more about the certainty of becoming. A transition from controlling to allowing, from doing to being. In this surrender lies the ultimate freedom. The freedom to desire without desperation, to believe without seeing, and to receive with grace and gratitude. This step, though last in the process, is the beginning of a new relationship with the universe, where every desire set forth is met with a serene confidence in its unfolding. So the 5 steps are clarity, elevate your self-concept, saturate the mind with the wish fulfilled, ignore the 3D world, and then surrender. It's that simple. You follow those steps on a continuous basis, because I'm not claiming this is something that you do one time. This is not a special technique that you can try one time, but that you continually do over time on a regular basis, entering into the becoming aspect of this on a regular basis, then you will experience your wish fulfilled. It is a 100% guarantee. That is all that you have to do. This sounds repetitive. Geez, it might sound pretty easy. It may not be. It is easy if you accept the easiness of it, but the process of believing and having faith in the becoming can be one of the most difficult things a human being can do. Once you transcend this and truly touch into your power, knowing how it works with clarity and an elevation of who you are and your power, and you are saturated with your wish fulfilled in the moment, then all things are possible for you. And that is the art of manifesting anything. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. And welcome to The Reality Revolution.